What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You saw them in the thumbnail. I'm super excited for these. I actually have the 580 Indigo. They're an indigo blue and pink that, I don't know, for some reason or another, I just haven't done the video on. But nobody does gray like New Balance, right? And I gotta say, these are crazy fresh. Just got these in a few days ago. I felt like these needed to grace the channel. Let's go over these. Let's kick it. Standard New Balance box, my true size of 8.5. This is the Raincloud colorway. We got the New Balance wax paper. Like I said, you saw them in the thumbnail. You've already seen them on my feet, even though I haven't filmed it yet as I say this. But here we go. My oh my. Gray suede. Who does gray suede better than New Balance? Lie to me and say someone else, because it would be a lie, is how I feel. So it has that roll bar stability kind of deal they've always had with the 580s, has that carbon running through. Interesting. I don't really feel it because I have tried on the indigo ones that I have. I don't really feel that difference. And then you do have this foam. I believe it's the absorb foam, but it's not labeled, so I'm not certain of that. But I believe it feels squishy like their usual absorb foam. Again, I could be wrong here. That is indeed an assumption, and you know what happens when you assume, right? So I don't know. But as we take a look at the bottom, tacky rubber. As you can see, these have not been on foot. These have not been worn. Just everything happens to stick to them. Very, very tacky rubber. Thick rubber. Again, I think that's their absorb foam midsole setup with that roll bar for stability. As we look around the lateral portion of the shoe, we have that thick pig skin suede that they like to use. 3M hit behind the New Balance in like they typically do. Nice little cut of leather that has this texturing that's almost rubberized on the lateral and the medial side. We have these inlays that are this plastic type of material, I guess for stability, because these were technically a running shoe back in the day. Modern technology a bit different, but as we come around, we have a nice double layer, somewhat padded mesh panel for the toe box. You can see the cuts to this fuzzy, hairy pig suede. As we come on up, we have the New Balance branding for the 580 model with their wide laces that I do quite like. Again, more of that thick padded mesh, because this is a pretty well padded tongue, the intelligent choice. These don't really breathe like you would think, because it's a similar setup here on this mesh paneling. As we come around the medial side, you have more of the same with more overlays of that pig suede. Same type of in setup for the New Balance logo. And then you have a decent amount of padding with kind of this microfiber feel for the liner on this collar. As we come around the back, I believe this is actually 3M based on the texturing. I could be wrong. Feels like a piece of typical leather, or it might be Durabuck actually. You can see the thin cut. I think this is more of a Durabuck. Well, nubuck technically. Could be Durabuck though. I'm not sure if it's a synthetic or genuine nubuck. Knowing them, I would think it's a genuine nubuck, but then again, who knows? More of that pig suede, and you do have a little bit of a heel cup here in the back, but not super sturdy like other models. And then as far as this insole, it's standard Ortholite stuff. Let me get this bad boy out real quick to show you. Gray sock liner, New Balance running logo. Again, it's not even labeled as an Ortholite, so it might not be. It's a cheaper foam. Decent step-in comfort. I mean, nothing special here. This will bottom out over time. A laughable thing for arch support. And then as we look at the Strobel on the inside, it does have a little bit of cushion to it underneath. It's kind of soft and somewhat padded. It's not super rigid. You're kind of sitting directly on the foam. So I do like that. And as you look around on the inner linings, it's actually not breathable like some of this mesh paneling would make you believe that it is, because it is not. But what I will say about these is that they are so fresh, so retro, very much an early 90s looking sneaker. I want to say this is like a 1992 model or something like that. They're digging into the vault with a lot of their models because New Balance is super hype, super trendy. Super fashion forward these days, the dad shoe look, these old runners. Very much a thing in certain colorways, just go with everything. And that is with the Raincloud gray, the Castle Rock gray, all those different grays that they like to do. Definitely do the trick. So yeah, nothing else to add about this other than it's just a really clean, bulky 90s running shoe look. You got to see him on feet already, so I'm ready to get to the part to where I actually film that footage and put them on feet myself. I haven't seen these on my own feet yet. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you leave. We're dropping sneaker content almost on a daily basis here on the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one.